Hello everyone, I'm Tim Johnson, and again joining me today are Olympic wrestlers Rulon Gardner and Nate Carr. Rulon, we're at 184 pounds.
I know 184 pounds, we have Brad Varing, who is an Olympian and a world placer. I know he has the ability to come out here and show what Greco-Roman, what wrestling's about in America. I look forward to everybody in this weight class coming out there and letting it all hang out and have some fun today.
And Tim, I'm excited to be here to see some of the top athletes in the world showcase their skills in the toughest sport in the world.
Well, let's review what happened last week.
Last week we saw speed, strength, and power. Blackman came out and crushed Darryl Christian, pinning one of the top wrestlers in our nation. But he in turn was outclassed by Joe Heskett, who will meet Joe Williams in the finals. Williams put up solid numbers, and he is definitely the one to beat. We'll see if Joe Heskett has the answers in the championship May 15th.
Now we move up to the 184-pound class. Let's meet the wrestlers competing for their first Real Pro Wrestling Championship. The number 1 seed is Lee Fullhart of the Iowa Stalkers. Lee has a chance to really push Iowa out to an insurmountable lead. Fullhart is the 2004 national champion and 2003 Pan Am Championships gold medalist. He will face RPW Showcase veteran Marcus Mollica of the California Claw. Mollica is a 4-time Nationals place winner and a 2-time NCAA champion who wrestled at Arizona State. Mollica finished top 5 in last year's Acropolis tournament. Next up is Muhammad Lawal of the Oklahoma Slam, a Division II national champion and All-American at Division I for Oklahoma State. He placed 3rd in the 2004 Nationals and Olympic Trials. Watch out for Mo Lawal in this bracket. Mo will face Quincy Clark of the Pennsylvania Hammer. Clark was a 2000 Olympian and is the 2-time World Team member. An Oklahoma Sooner in college, Clark is a 2-time national champion and RPW Showcase veteran. On the bottom of the bracket, we have the 3 seed Brandon Eggum of the Minnesota Freeze. Another RPW Showcase veteran, Eggum is a 2001 World Silver Medalist, 2002 Pan Am Silver Medalist, and 3-time National Place winner. He will face Aaron Simpson of the Texas Shooters. A graduate of Arizona State, Simpson is a 3-time National Place winner, Pan Am Silver Medalist, and 2-time Sunkist Kids International Open champion. Next is the number 2 seed Brad Varing of the New York Outrage. Coached by Sean Shelton and Steve Knight, Brad was our 2004 Greco-Roman Olympian. He's a 2-time World Team member and 2-time National Champion. He will face Andy Rovad of the Chicago Groove. A 3-time All-American in Michigan, Rovad took the silver medal in the 2001 Pan Am Championships. Last year, he won a championship at the President's Grand Prix of Russia.
That's it, the 184-pound, 84-kilogram weight class. Guys, it's prediction time.
You know what, I have to go with Brad Varing and Fullhart because those are the number 1 and number 2 seeds. I look at them coming through. They have a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge, and a lot of ability. I look for them just to go out and wrestle.
That's right, Rulon. Those guys are tough. But I tell you what, I've heard a lot about Mo Lawal, and I heard good things, great intensity. And I tell you, just looking at him, he's very relaxed. I think he's ready for this tournament.
Well, all right, we'll be ready for this tournament, but first we're going to take a look at this quarterfinal round highlights after these messages here at Real Pro Wrestling, the new league of superheroes.
After this break, quarterfinal action gets underway featuring the top seed, 2004 U.S. Nationals champion Lee Fullhart, next on Real Pro Wrestling. The goal of every wrestler is to pin his opponent and win the match. But here are other points wrestlers can score. 1 point for a push-out or an escape. 2 points for a basic takedown, a turn, or reversal. Throws are worth 4 points, and a big throw is 6. The RPW power meter keeps track of how much the wrestlers control the center of the mat. When a wrestler's power meter expires, his opponent gets a bonus and 20 seconds to throw it. Only the offensive wrestler can score, and only with a throw.
It's time for Real Pro Wrestling!
Our first quarterfinal match featured the number 1 seed Lee Fullhart of the Iowa Stalkers, being challenged by the California Claw's Marcus Mollica, the number 8 seed. A battle of All-Americans, Fullhart scored first with a quick push-out. Mollica then took the 2004 U.S. Nationals champ by surprise with a takedown. Marcus hung tough in the first period, but he lost the lead when he was penalized 2 points for blocking Fullhart's legs in a bonus throw attempt. The second period began with Fullhart on the attack, getting Mollica off balance for a takedown. Fullhart was now in charge, and Mollica was wearing down. Down the stretch, Fullhart scored push-outs and takedowns seemingly at will to take the match 13-2. In a dominating second period blitz, the number 1 seed advances, picking up 11 points for the Red Hot Stalkers. Our second match pitted the Slams' Muhammad Lawal, Division I and Division II college All-American, against the Hammers' Quincy Clark, who was an Olympian in 2000. This was a 4 and 5 seed matchup, but Mo Lawal wasted no time, powering through Clark for a throw, sending both wrestlers off the mat and into the floor. Then he stuck his head into Clark's stomach and drove him to his back again. Watch the power of a Japanese double. Clark rallied, taking advantage of Mo's aggressiveness to pick up points, but 8-4 would be as close as he would get. The second period began with Lawal making a spectacular move to score another throw. Clark trimmed the lead to 13-6 when he got behind Lawal for a takedown. But Mo was just too much for Quincy this time around. Lawal takes the match 16-7, earning 19 points for the Oklahoma Slam. Way to go, Mo! Fullhart and Lawal advance to clash in the semifinals. Their match is next on Real Pro Wrestling.